Holy cow, you guys. You weren't kidding when you said you wanted this series back. Yeah. So apparently you guys really like this game, and I really like this game too, so that's awesome. And what that means is that we're gonna be playing more of it. Why is there a human out at night? We're gonna avoid that human. In fact, maybe we will... I don't actually see any cows or anything around, so let's go ahead and try and rest through the night. There we go. And pass the time more quickly, and kind of just keep an eye on things. The human's getting closer. That's not a good thing. We'll keep an eye on things. But yeah, you guys love this game apparently. So yeah, I'm so glad to see that. Oh good, the human got further away. I am so glad to see that because I really like this game too, and I'm really excited to find out what happens to Lightfall here, and figure out how his story will end, if he will make it back to Yellowstone and reunite with Lucan, and perhaps make an appearance to interact with the packs we have there at the time, which our most recent one is the Galaxy Pack, or if he may stay out here and decide to stick around with, I believe Drifthowl, right? I believe Drifthowl is... Yes, Drifthowl. I always get some of the generated names mixed up a bit. But he may decide to stay out here, and there's always the possibility that he might not survive. It is a very harsh world out here, and sometimes it can be very dangerous. How's he doing on food and water? He's alright. So we'll let him sleep through the night here, or through some of it at least. Oh, who's this? Hello, who are you? Who are you, friend? Is that... I think that's... Cephus, okay. So Cephus is Drifthowl's father, who's kind of trying to get them settled down together, and wants them to stop and stay here. But we will see... There's a beaver. Maybe we'll go try and catch that beaver. Or maybe we'll go try and catch caribou. I think those are caribou. In any case, I think we'll go check out what it is, and not lay around all night. So last time we had a fairly scary encounter with a rival pack, and that's a little bit... What's wind direction from? Okay, so we might want to go a little bit this way and see if we can sneak up on the caribou from this side. Perhaps... Oh, there it is. You're gonna spook it, Cephus. Don't spook it. Alright, let's see if we can manage to get close to it. Hopefully. Can we get close to it? Oh, if we're close enough, I think we can take it down. No, we're just barely far away. So I think we've got to keep sprinting after it. No, it's gonna keep running, but we will keep chasing it. And when we get close... Oh, there is Drifthowl coming to join us. There's actually seems to be a lot of caribou around, but this particular one is much weaker. Okay. Let's see if we can run after it again. There we go. Do we get it? Can we get it? We should be able to if we can catch it. No, we're still too far away. Darn it. And it's still going to outrun us. We'll drop down to a trot again. And that is a big tactic of a wolf, is to outlast their prey with additional stamina. And so if they can tire their prey out and get to it, then a lot of the time... Oh, and it looks like it is now daytime. It is indeed, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright. If they can outlast their prey and tire it out... Oh, that's the caribou, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright. If they can tire it out and get to the point where they can injure or outrun it, then that prey is kind of toast. And I think we're getting close to that point here. Yes, we are. Can we get it this time? If we can land a bite? Yes! There we go. And that's why winter is a good time too, because the wolves have snowshoe-like feet that enable them to walk on the snow, and the prey oftentimes will sink right into it. Now, it's not winter time here, but it's still does make it is something that has happened in the winter time. Sorry, I can't always talk very well. But yes, in the wintertime, it is actually, the wolves have a big advantage, and a lot of the time in other seasons, they will try to prey on the weak or sick. So, like, this is a fairly weak caribou, which made it easier for them to target it. And once they were able to run it down... What was that? No, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, don't go to autoplay, please. I'm always hitting the wrong buttons with this. Okay, here we go. Alright, so what I wanted to hit was sight, because it's always a good thing to check and make sure that there aren't any helicopters or planes around, because once those show up, if you don't see them in time, there's basically no escaping them. You're going to get shot and probably killed, and it's very, very hard to escape them. A lot of the time, unless you have maximum health, when you end up getting hit, you die automatically, so we really don't want to bump into any of those. And if we do, it can be very catastrophic. And given that Lightfall has taken to killing cattle, there's likely to be more and more hunters in the area. So let's get a drink, make sure we are filled up on food and water, and we'll head off this way. There we go. Where exactly should we head off to now? What do we have? I don't really want to hunt a beaver because we don't need food, right? Holy moly, no! No, 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 no! Run! Run, 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 run! That's exactly what I was talking about! Oh my gosh, is everyone okay? I'm afraid to go back this way. Who is this? Is this... Cephus! Cephus, you almost died! You almost died, Cephus! Not map. I want to check. Is everybody okay on health? Did you get shot, Cephus? I think he didn't. I think he's okay. But holy stinking moly. That was too close. Oh. That is never not going to scare me, honestly. Lightfall, this is the danger that your actions have brought upon you. This is why hunting cows is not a good course of action. It is true, if wolves or other predators become known for intruding into populated areas, for hunting livestock and such not, it can be very, very bad for them. And a lot of the time can even spell their doom. Especially if they attack a human, that's not going to go well. It's going to end up, a lot of the time, the animal, if it can't be relocated someplace away from humans, it ends up having to be put down, because you can't have an animal running around attacking people. Now, in most cases, wolves, a healthy wild wolf or pack of wolves will not attack people. In most cases, they will avoid them, except in far regions such as the very, very northern Arctic areas. And in the northern Arctic areas, a lot of the time, we'll try to hunt some more of these caribou, perhaps, and leave some more carcasses nearby. But a lot of the time, they haven't even seen people, so they don't have that inherent fear of them that a lot of wild wolves will have. And that's a little bit less dangerous because most of the time those animals don't reside near populated areas to begin with. But when you have an animal that, say, has been fed, then a lot of the time that can be very dangerous. How's this one? I just want to see. Oh, I think we can take it down if we can catch it. So let's see. It's gonna outrun us. Who's following us here? This is Drifthowl. Drifthowl does seem to be staying fairly close to us. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime, isn't it? But yeah, a lot of the time when an animal becomes too accustomed to humans to the point of becoming dangerous, it's because, say, somebody was feeding it or something and they shouldn't have been, or it somehow got acclimated to humans because humans were messing around and shouldn't have been, and doing things they shouldn't have been. So most of the time, wild animals will avoid people. Alright. Can we chase it down this time? Nope, it's still gonna outrun us. So again, we're gonna use our endurance to outlast this caribou, and once it tires, we should be able to take it down. We can get close and lunge, and we should be able to kill it. I don't see any, okay, here we go. I don't see any humans in the area. Is it still outrunning us? I'm not so sure it is anymore. No, I think we're outrunning it. Yep. Can we get it? We should be able to. It's getting tired. Oh, but we're not quite close enough. Alright, there we go. Now we should be able to... Oh yeah, we're close enough. There we go. We got it. Lightfall is becoming quite a proficient hunter here. And being able to take down prey quite well. He's taken down 10 caribou. And let's go ahead. We'll rest here for a while. And we shouldn't have too many... There we go. There shouldn't be any people around or anything like that. Not at this time of the night. Most of the time, they pretty much leave at night. We saw one last night, but I'm not sure why. But for the most part, they do leave at night. So I'm actually going to have him get up, though, because if the season changes... Oh, why is she howling? If the season changes, we want to know about it. Perhaps the most interesting wolf sounds are the whines and high-pitched social squeaks associated with greeting, feeding pups, play, pen pacing, and other situations of anxiety, curiosity, and inquiry. They are the sounds of intimacy. That's interesting. But if the season, or if the moon changes, the phase of the moon changes, we want to see it, and that occurs at the middle of the night. I also want to get some water, so let's head down to the den here and try and go ahead and get some, make sure we go ahead. I don't think it's gonna change tonight. I don't know if you can see it. I think it's just I think the moon sprite is the same no matter what, too. So we'll head down here. I think this is where we killed the cow, perhaps. Have we consumed that whole carcass yet? It's over there. Oh, that's not the cow, actually. Our den is this way. We have killed some cows, so that is a little bit of a concern for Lightfall here. He may well be bringing more hunters down on their heads. Here's the den, and there should be a little pond. There's the pond. Let's go over here. There we go. Why is there a human so close to our den? Let's get out of here. We gotta run. When we do that barking, we are trying to warn our pack, and we'll head down this way and try and maybe see if this moose is worth hunting. But when we do the barking, wolves will bark because, okay, let's just look at it. Oh, it's pretty strong, but I think we can take it down. I think we're going to go ahead and try and take it down. It's outrunning us, though, so we're going to slow down. But, okay, we can still see it. But yes, wolves will bark to warn of danger. They don't bark the same way dogs do. They bark to warn each other of danger, and so when we see humans like that... Are we able to catch it? Oh, that's not so good. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it this time. Are we... We're still pretty full. I don't know why it's suddenly so much stronger. But apparently it is. Let's keep stalking it, because if we can wear it down, we might be able to take it out. Or we might get injured, which is not such a good thing. If we're able to... Oh, hopefully we don't land below. Okay. Is it still outrunning us? Is it done yet? It's almost done. It's still outrunning us, so we're going to keep tracking it. Hopefully it won't run all the way to the other wolf's territory. And we might start going down and try and pass by it and circle back, because I don't want to chase it all the way to enemy territory. And it is now morning once again, so that is a good thing. There's a lot more strategy to the hunting in this, and I like that. Let's go this way, circle around. And we want to be really careful with injuries, because if we take an injury, it can be very dangerous. Okay. The moose ran up this way. Apparently. We might have spooked it a little bit. Oh, there it is. There we go. this way. Are we able to outrun it just yet? Not yet. So we'll keep stalking it. We do want to be careful. But yeah, with those planes around, we want to be especially careful, because if we take an injury, it can be very, very dangerous, because we would be much less likely to be able to get out of the way of a plane in time. Is it... Nope, it's still going strong. We gotta wear it down. Eventually they do start slowing down. And that is when we will strike. We're a little thirsty, a little hungry, but not too bad. And I think if we can keep wearing it down, its health bar might go down as well. Oh, we might be closing in. It's a little laggy for some reason. It's still pretty fast, but we're gaining. Alright, let's try and jump on it. No! Darn it, that's not gonna go well. Hopefully... Oh, please don't get super hurt, Lightfall. He did get tossed. Hopefully he's not... Okay, he can still run. How's his health? It's down a little bit. How is the moose doing? I don't want to actually jump on it. Yeah, okay. The moose is still doing... Oh, and there's a human fairly close, so I kind of want to head up to our den again. We'll try and hunt this moose again, but we need to get a little bit stronger first, I think. We need to get our stats up. And who are you? You are Cephus. Unfortunately, he looks exactly like his daughter, so unlike where a real wolf will be able to tell apart by scent, we don't have that luxury. Why is there a human so close, though? That's what's disconcerting. Lightfall, I am beginning to fear that your transgressions have caught up with you. Thankfully he hasn't done much cow killing recently, but he could still be in a bit of trouble for it. Let's make sure we eat. The wolf's sense of smell is about 100 times better than a human's. It uses its sense of smell more than anything else to find prey, with the ability to smell prey before it can see it, more than a mile away if the wind is right. A wolf's nose can smell things that your nose can't. That is true. Wolves are extremely centered on scent. They have very, very good senses of smell, and they can smell a lot of things that we can't. Like I said, they can distinguish each other by scent. Let's keep going this way. And let's head back down here because there's still the moose. And hopefully we can still catch that moose. There's the den. The moose is now this way, which is a little scary because that's where the human was. The moose has gone that or straight down. We'll head down and see if we can try to track it a bit. I'm not sure if we will be... Oh, there's the moose. It's headed back in the same direction that human was, though. And that's a little worrisome. Where are we relative to our den? I don't know, you guys. I'm a little afraid to keep going after this moose, because I think we may be rather near a human, unless the human has left the area. But we can't smell the human now. That's a little concerning. Yeah, that is a little concerning. Are we leaving the territory? I think we left our territory. So if we see other wolves, we need to run, or smell, rather. We need to run, because they're not in our territory. Okay, is it night again? I think it must be night again. So we'll go ahead and try and perhaps stalk up to this moose. I'm waiting for it to move upright so that I can... That's a human. Yep, we're gonna run. No, we're not gonna mess with that. Don't need any part in that. Let's continue to head this way. and run back into our territory and get as far away as possible. I think we're gonna have to let that moose go for this time because it's just too close to a human. We can't risk it. Who's this? This is Cephus. Come with us, please. Come with us, please. We need to get away until that music stops. That music is the danger music. So let's head back this way and go find your daughter and make sure she's all right. All right, I think we're safe now. That was a little too close for comfort, but I think we're going to actually leave off the episode here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.